Hello everyone and welcome back to the All-Star X Polaris tournament. My name is Arde, also known as ArdePiertje, and today we're back at the Grand Finals. Best of 3. At first I thought it was going to be BO5, but no, we have a full best of 3 ready today between Mullet, Mafia and G9. All we go, fighting for that number 1 spot and exclusive, and THOR will be fighting for the 3rd and the 4th place. Now, talking about those places, of course, the first place will get $150, 10 event cases, and a bunch of credits spread across the team. So it's going to be very exciting to see who will be winning that cash prize. Now, taking a quick look at the tournament format to see how we actually got here, or what we went through to get here. Take a look. We start off with the signups, then went straight to the group stages with a maximum of 32 teams. Right afterwards, we went straight to the elimination, which is the final tournament we are in today. We will decide who will be, or at least both teams will fight for that spot and decide who will be the winner today. Now, taking a quick look at the lineups for today, we got Sadok, Fair, Stratus, Adelkeet, and Uriel for Team G9. A very strong little lineup going on over there. And then moving forward, we got Vayli, Deadly Dave, also known as Volgren, Star, Novocaine, and Aki on Mullet, Mafias. And then we're starting off with Canals. Again, a very nice map. Hopping into the map bans, we got Canals coming in, Legacy and Costello straight up getting banned. G9 starting off with Legacy ban, which is interesting, but later on also being banned by Mullet. Mafia is Village, starting off or ending it with Plaza if we were to see a decider out of after Canals and Port. Again, we do see these maps being played quite often. Now, I hope you guys are excited to see the gameplay, because I am. We're going to start off on Canals. This is going to be one heck of a match between Mullet, Mafia, and G9. And I'm just going to let them know that I'm ready. And they're probably going to start the knife round very, very soon as we speak. And we are about to swap over. And there we go. We are in the game. Just patiently waiting for them to both say yes. And there we go. We're going to start with the knife round. And we're going to see who is going to make it through this first map. And we can see G9 already moving in that direction. Mullet, Mafia. Star? What is Star doing? I'm a bit confused. We were supposed to do a knife round, but now we're shooting. Okay, so it looks like we have to wait. I mean, yeah, he was typing something in the chat about an issue. I thought it was just a small minor one. We continue to move. So we're not gonna start. Oh, almost the perfect start to the tournament. I hope you guys are excited, of course, for these grand finals. And hello? Will the players do the knife round or not? And there we go. We can see a couple players going down. Star, Novocaine, Volgren, Star again. There we go. Mullet, Mafia able to pull that one through. G9 not able to win out that knife round. They're going to go for a reset, choose their sides, and looks like they'll be sticking with the breach side, which means that we will have to swap things around for now. Good luck, have fun to both sides, and let's see who will win on the first half, or at least get ahead on the first half, and then get themselves an advantage for the first round swap, or at least the side swap that we're going to get. You can see 3 players moving towards that A site. Volgren with the bomb towards B. Interesting choice. Very curious what the exact plan is. And it looks like they're kind of all over the place. There are 3 people moving towards the A side. Now 1 more moving over towards the bridge. And Volgren's still walking behind. I guess they have decided that it is in fact going to be A. Although it could still be a fake. I mean, maybe they're doing a reverse psychology thing. And you can see G9. They got 3 players on B. This might be a reverse psychology thing where they shoot a couple times. They walk around as if it's a fake. But suddenly they all push the A site. And as you can see, there's no one on the site. Absolutely no one except Baba Sadok behind the wall, and he's going to get taken out by Aki. He's going to check that corner, and now Mullet Mafia has got a pretty good lead, a pretty good start to work around with. They got the bomb plan. Now they're forcing a rotation out of G9. Volgren waiting behind the boxes is going to retreat towards main. Star straight is getting 2 more frags. Fair. Star gets taken out with a refrag. And now we're moving forward. 3 versus 4. It's looking pretty tough here for G9. But Mullet Mafia, can they be dominated or not? Veli, Aki both get shut down. And Yuria being the last player standing. Novocaine shuts him down as Volgren is the last player to go down for Mullet Mafia. Only 2 players getting taken down. Bomb plant coming through. And Mullet Mafia off to a solid start with the pistol round. Heading straight into the eco with a, I would assume, decent amount of confidence. Let's see how they will do. Especially talking about G9 here. I mean, they have to get back from this. See if they can get at least 2 frags. Kind of balance out the economy. Make sure that they're ready for the 3rd round. Because on this one, they're not going to get too far. And we can hear a flash coming down near the A side. The bomb is also being carried in that direction. We see 3 players in the corner. I don't know if that's smart. That could be very good or it could be very bad. Stack it up on one corner. Now Novocaine already shooting quite a bit. Veli comes in with the shotgun. Now Novocaine has to reload. Volgren gets the 2nd frag. And there he goes. The 3rd round too. 2 frags for Volgren. Doing pretty well with that AK. Novocaine pushes up. Takes down Stratus. And that stacked up gameplay over there did not work quite well. Fair trying to save the AK, but Star quickly shuts him down. No way you're going to save that weapon. But they do at least get 2 frags, which is pretty good. And they're going to move over to the 3rd round with quite a bit of confidence, I would assume. I can see Volgren. Curia taking down Aki. Not a bad start here coming in from G9. Fair, he wants to shoot more. Yuria able to shut down Novocaine. Pretty good. G9, they're actually coming back now. We see a couple frags coming down left, right, and center. Well, Mafia, they're unable to respond to this aggression. Stratus comes in with another one. Volgren gets shut down. Veli being the last player standing. Tries to go for more. Yuria gets shut down. Throws in a flash. And he's gonna throw it, and there's not really much happening on the map over there. But now there is. Fair comes out of nowhere and shoots him down with a headshot onto his face. Look at that. 4th round coming in. And G9 did a pretty decent save. They got 2 frags, and out of that, they were able to get back into the game with that solid, very solid round. I feel like Mullet Mafia overall, even from the beginning, when they did win the rounds, they were a bit sluggish with their push, and I didn't really feel like they had a bit of a structure, going towards that side, those sides, or any side at all. So far, A seems to be priority, and then we get a double nade. Volgren barely getting hit. Let me check his HP real quick. Volgren on 100. Okay, he did not get hit for some reason. He got pretty close, though. He got very close to those nades. That double nade could have been very lethal. Now Yuria able to get the double stare, and Star and Volgren both get shut down. They're not going to be able to do much on this eco as ArdePiertje gets 2. Novocaine gets 1, but just 1 frag on an eco round. I wouldn't say that's too great after he takes those shots. Babasado comes in with the XD, in fact, and shuts him down. He doesn't even need to use his main weapon there. Taking a look at the scoreboard, we can see Yuria all the way on top so far, performing the best out of the entire game over the past 4 rounds. There's still a lot of room for all these players to show themselves on this map. See a flash coming through on elbow. Star switching out to the Deeg and checking on that corner. Volgren quickly shutting down ArdePiertje. First off, with the Deagle getting a headshot. They're going to go for that bomb plant. 2nd save coming in here from Mullet Mafia. They really want to make sure they get their economy straight. Baby Sadok, or Bardo Sadok, shouting down Novocaine. Volgren comes in, shuts him down with the refrag. And he has the AUG in his kit. Aki getting shut down fair, starting to push forward. Stratus coming into Star, trying to hide himself from the situation. And it works so well. Look at that. Completely surprising the enemy. And now it's just Yuria remaining, coming in from elbow. And he pushes him, but oh, they got so close on this eco. Yuria wins out the trade against Star. Well played by Star there in the corner, undetected by the enemy. You don't see that too often on the A site. Well played by him. So Mullet Mafia, they're going to be running behind. Or they're gonna fall behind just 1 round now. That was a really good eco. They almost won that round, in fact. They got pretty close because of Star there. So well played from Star. You can see a flash coming through. Smokes up. And the B site seems to be protected so far. The bomb is down. They're playing default, not looking for... kind of looking for a first pick or two, and then maybe, most likely going for the A side. Vayli quickly backing off and trying to pop flash or flash and then anticipate a push. You can see a sniper shot, it seems, or like at least a single shot coming in from Sniper's Nest all the way towards the B site, towards main. And Vulgrant trying to anticipate some players maybe from that area, but Yuria is going to be more accurate than Vulgrant on Cafe. And shut him down. Adolkeet quickly gets refragged by Vayli. Well played there. Good team plays coming in. Star shuts down Stratus. And now it's fair again with the sniper. We've seen him try and get those shots towards Sniper's Nest, towards main, but looks like that's not going to be the case today. Yuria gets one more pick on the side. Star able to get shut down. That smoke's still up. Vayli's going to run through and try and find what seems to be fair with the sniper, but he does in fact get shut down with the headshot onto his face. Yuria starting to walk towards this opening from main towards the A side, but Aki finds him. He makes too much noise, not being able to respond to those shots coming in from Aki, and he's going to get taken down 3 versus 3, looking very solid. Still, the momentum kind of feels like it's still on Mullet Mafia's end, even though G9 has been performing better, but we might see a change as we progress in these next upcoming rounds. Mainly talking about the upcoming 2 rounds that are really going to decide whether we will still see them gradually going back and back, or whether we will see some dominance coming in from one team. Because we are on the 7th round, already pursuing half of the first half. Half of the first half, so essentially a quarter of the first game. We get Mullet Mafia. Wow, I don't even know what this was, but I'm assuming G9 had to eco this. Yes, they had to. Quick eco in the bag. So, never mind. I guess we're going to ignore that round and move over to this round. See if they will be able to pull this off. G9 does have the money now to buy, and it's going to be pretty bad. If they lose this round and get hit economically in a hard way, then we might see another effect, another round, 2 rounds for Mafia. So this is going to be very important for them. They have to win this. And at the other hand, G9, I mean, they have to win this too. I mean, but in a greater sense, the damage is going to be very, very much. And we can see Vulgrant, wow, already coming in with the first pick on Adolkeet with the AUG. Vayli taking down Babi Sadok, and Babi Sadok able to get one more on the sideline, but Aki is all that goes down. Fair, unable to respond to Vulgrant. They're jumping down. Looks like they're both moving towards collision spawn, trying to get ahead of Mullet Mafia here, but they already planted the bomb. Yuria able to shut down Vayli. We see Fair and Stratus moving up towards collision spawn. Now Novocaine trying to spot them. Vulgrant already shutting down Yuria. The only players that we still need to deal with here are the players from G9 coming in from spawn, and Vulgrant finally gets shut down after so many frags. Stratus, Star, again, the last player standing. He did get a double there on the A side. They might be able to get flash and peeked out. He's going to go for the defuse, and he hears him coming, and he's shooting for him, and there he goes. Stratus gets shut down. Nice attempt, but Star is going to punish you for that, and now they're bad. They're economically really bad. They could go for a force bite, but no, they have to go for that eco. Not looking great here for G9. This is the effect we were looking for. And it looks like they will indeed get 2 rounds in a row. Let's see how much G9 is able to mitigate the damage they're about to receive from Mullet Mafia on this round. Novocaine anticipating a possible flash coming in, flashing in for its teammate. Pushing open and wide. Smoking off that area. Gets shot with pistols from elbow, and he looks for that fight because he knows he can win that if he plays it properly. I mean, if we see a Deagle 1-tap, then it's quickly over. And we look at them all stacking towards that A side, really anticipating that A push. And we can already see Mullet Mafia starting to realize that since it is pistols and they're trying to get some sort of a stack rolling in, or some sort of idea. Baba Sadok still pulling up with the AUG, apparently picking it up from the enemy. Stratus able to pick up one more. No, Novocaine shuts him down before he can get close. And it's a 1 versus 3 now. Vayli trying to anticipate more players pushing forward. Uriel's going to get shut down. Novocaine doing a lot of damage towards that A side, and able to get that round in the bag. Securing it from Mullet Mafia as predicted, but G9 did in fact get at least 2 frags. So you might see some new action here on the 10th round. Following up that eco, Yuria still outperforming in terms of kills, but in terms of KDR, I don't know if we could be on the same page. Vayli having higher than 2.0 overall, getting 2 frags and getting taken down once on average, even slightly higher than that. So statistically speaking, we do see Vayli being one of the better players so far in these past 9 rounds. Moving over to the 10th round. Yuria able to shut down Star. Novocaine coming in, taking on Yuria. Stratus gets a quick knockdown. And we can see G9 is being a bit more resilient now. And we might see a bit more of a downtrend coming in for G9, or for Mullet Mafia now. He might be able to get one more round in the bag. There are only 2 players standing. The bomb is barely going to be planted. And now the pressure's really on. Fair pushing up from Coalition spawn. Babasark already shutting down Novocaine. Bailey, I mean, he's a great player, but is he going to be able to manage 3 players at the same time? Especially not when Fair is pulling out the sniper and Hart scopes him down. It is not going to happen. They're going to get that defuse and run it back. G9 stopping the momentum right in Mullet Mafia's tracks. And this first half is already getting close to the end. 2 more rounds to go before we get a swap. Taking a look at the score here, we can see the very good amount of progression coming through from both ends overall. But we do see some fall behind, but not as much as we sometimes see in these games here in the game. Critical Ops as a whole. Fulgrin comes in and shuts down Babasark. It's down to 4 versus 5 now. First player already going down. That'll keep making sure Elbow's not being pushed, but I don't know how much that flash is going to do over time. They still have plenty to work with. You can see Veli and Aki slowly starting to push that Elbow section. Fulgrin wants to leave behind, but make sure his teammates aren't getting backstabbed or getting side pushed from main. Stratus, Veli getting 2 more frags. It's going to be 2 versus 4 now. We see Stratus and Fair both moving towards that A side as Mullet Mafia still holding and locking it down. Throwing up the smoke, anticipating these players. Veli already getting a headshot through the smoke. And Stratus starting to realize that the angle is too narrow and it's better to just save the AUG, making sure that they have a chance on that final round, which is really going to matter in what direction the second half might be leading towards. You know, those rounds are already going to happen. Are really going to have effect, and they're happening right now as we speak. That's what I wanted to say. Moving over to the final round. Fulgrin throwing a bit of salt into the mix, as if the food wasn't salty enough. G9 should be able to at least manage barely. We do see like very close buys here. Fair barely able to afford this 0 on 0. He's lucky. It's the last round. Won't matter anymore. We do see Novocaine already able to shut down Stratus. And we do see a B push. We haven't seen any B push like as significant as this from Mullet Mafia, apart from that one rotation where they were all stacking on the A side. So this is a very different and unexpected from Mullet Mafia on the last round. Oh, Yuria. Interesting hiding strategy there. I didn't even notice him. Volgren quickly got taken down behind those chairs. And Star gets 2 more picks. Yuria able to get shot down. 1 more. Aki able to take down Yuria. It's going to be 1 versus 3 now. Sniper still remaining Fair. Gets a hard scope frag on Aki. Can he get the clutch? Rolling through. Fair goes for the peek. Tries to spot. First play, Novocaine shooting a lot. But Fair might be able to punish him if he peeks again. No, he won't be able to respond in time. It's going to be 4 to 8. And the round will swap sides. And Mullet Mafia will be going over to the collision side with G9 on the breach side. Good half on both ends. Looks like it wasn't. I guess it wasn't as salty as I predicted. They're still being very nice towards each other, so that's good. And off we go, Mullet Mafia getting a pretty strong push towards that A site with those pistols. And looks like they've anticipated right. G9 is rightfully walking into the A site, and they're looking for more players. That'll keep getting 1 more Novocaine and Bailey. 2 more, 3 frags coming in from Bailey. And we try to see a knife coming in from Adolkeep. Don't know why, but Bailey shuts him down too. Beautifully played there by Bailey. Look at him going all the way to the sky. 3-0 on average with his KDR. Beautiful pistol round coming in from Bailey. And the rest of the team, of course, predicting G9's, or anticipating G9's, but pulling out that coin flip real quick. 50-50. Will they be here or not? And they were. G9 got punished. And a second pistol round coming in for Mullet Mafia. Overall, the rifle rounds and the pistol rounds have been more successful for them. And it is really looking like they're going to win this Eco 2, bringing it back to 10 to 4. That flash completely blinded Babasark. I don't know if he's going to survive that. I'm pretty sure he isn't. Bailey going to shut down 2 more players. Or yes, he is. There he goes. Fair and Yuri both get shot down. Novocaine coming with another straight is getting shot down. Adolkeep is walking right through the smoke, messing around. Fulgrin can hear him loud and clear. Shuts him down with the M4, and it is a 10 to 4 now. 3 rounds away from victory on the first map, and G9, they're not looking very strong. I was expecting it to be a bit closer, but looks like we're going to have a pretty fast game so far on Canals. And now G9. They gotta look for options now. Third round, they gotta make a difference. If they lose this one too, it's gonna be very bad. Another eco, and then we're looking at a 12-4. So this is gonna be very crucial. G9 has to make a push, has to make something happen on this round. It's very crucial for them. Otherwise, they're going to be on the very edge of losing this first map. Star comes in, shuts down Babasada. Not a great start coming in for G9. Star getting that first pick is really going to put them back. And, I mean, these picks are looking a lot better now. Star gets shut down. Novocaine able to find Yuria, though, and bring it back to a 3 versus 4. And moving around with the hands. Volgren coming in with another frag. Adelkeet gets shut down. Not looking good here for G9. We see Fair all the way towards Cafe. The bomb. It's looking like they're going to go for the B site. And we see a good, well-timed push here from Fair. Vulcan gets shut down. And is it a sniper or is it like a Scar-ish type of weapon? Vela comes in taking on Stratus. And Novocaine comes in taking on Fair. And now it is not looking good. G9, you know, they had some moments here. Fair, of course, getting that properly timed towards Vulcan. But they had to do something afterwards. And they didn't. They weren't able to pull through. And unfortunately, this is going to cause them to have a hard time. This is most likely going to be an eco for them. They're on the edge. They're on the absolute edge. Oh, they're forced by. They're forced bot. In fact, okay, so this round will actually be the so they're not going to put it to a 12-4. They're actually going to try and make this an 11-5. They're going to go for a fast push and really give it all or nothing. And oh, that wasn't great timing. Bailey and Volgren getting 2 frags. You're able to shut down Bailey, but Volgren comes in with another one. He does finally get shut down by Fair with the Scar, but that's all he can do. Novocaine comes in with another one, and there's just one player standing. Very, very bad here for Fair. He's going to get one more and throws in the smoke, and off they go, 12-4. A massive push towards the A side. Kind of desperate, not going to lie. This is really starting to show. And I don't know what they're going to do economically. Was he Aki able to buy an AUG? But Adelkeet, look at this. Barely able to buy. They're like on the edge of the edge. G9. I'm kind of shocked that they're able to buy this, by the way. Look at them. On the edge and on the edge. But I guess it worked. I'm kind of surprised indirectly because I thought, you know, those AKs, they're gonna munch over a bit of money. But I guess it could work. We're on the edge now, 12-4. Taking a look at the scoreboard, we see Veli pushing 20s now. And Aki is going to get shot by a good team play here from Adelkeet, able to cover for his teammate and at least get the refrag at a minimum. And we see that bomb being carried towards the B side. A fast push. Very basic fast push. Fair, trying to anticipate someone moving through main, but everyone is walking through collision spawn. We see Veli and Star both getting taken down. Star at least getting 1 frag in return. Deadly Day. Fulgren starts to push him with the flash. Nade comes through 2. He goes for 1. Fair gets shut down. He's walking behind. Gets another one. And it's looking pretty bad. Babasada being the last player standing, and he gets shut down. And that's it. Mullet Mafia are your winners of the first map. Ladies and gentlemen, well played. Nice try. But that's as far as you go. That's as far as you can go here. From Mullet Mafia. It's going to be a victory pulling through on the first map. Well played. The next map is going to be on Port, and we will be seeing if this will be taken to the decider or not. Thank you all for watching so far. Another quick look at the map bans, of course, right after we see the last players leaving. Vulcan, of course, as always, being the last player to actually stay for the scoreboard. And we can see here Legacy and Costello both getting banned. Candles was the pick for this map, of course. We already played that, and Mullet Mafia won. It was G9's pick, by the way. And now we're moving into Mullet Mafia picking Port. So this is going to be quite an interesting match. I'm really wondering what will happen next. The last 2 rounds were a little bit kind of out of nowhere, really desperate. But it looks like maybe they won't be the same as we've seen on Port. You know, not really a lot of strategies at the end. But like I said, you know, we're going to see how they do. I'm going to be putting another timer up probably around 10 minutes before we get ready. So be patient, and it might take longer, but this is kind of the estimated time. So get yourselves ready, grab some snacks, grab some stuff, drinks, whatever makes you feel at home, makes you feel happy, makes you feel ready for the next upcoming match. Thank you all for watching so far, and we'll be seeing you soon on Port. Hello everyone and welcome back after this short little intermission. Hope you guys are all doing great. And taking a look at the match results from the previous game, of course, on Canals, 13-4. What a great victory coming in from Mullet Mafia. What an absolute king today so far. Team G9, you know, they've been performing very well in the semifinals. But today, we have yet to see something like that being accomplished, being shown. So yeah, overall, looking pretty good. But we'll have to see how they will do later on. Because as we speak, you know, the players are still getting ready. I'm looking at the scoreboard and... well, I mean, so far, Fair, Uria, Aki, Adelkeet, Baba Sadok, and Stratus have joined. So most of the players from G9. And not a single... oh, we do see Star and Veiling now joining. So yeah, we're starting to see these players coming in as we speak. So in a couple minutes, we should be ready. I'm going to try and explain a few things before we actually hop in, because they are not fully ready yet. But I'm going to let them know that they should just start as soon as possible. So we'll just be able to get the game as soon as possible as I'm talking, of course. But yeah. Let's take a look at the map bans, of course, because, you know, I mean, I can actually take a look at the map as you already see the maps on the screen, but you can see which one they banned and which one they picked, which should be a little bit easier for you guys, you know, if you want to, of course, know that, or you were like, oh, what did they ban and how did we get to this point? Well, this is kind of what happened. We started off with Legacy and Costello getting banned, getting straight into Canals, which we just had, which was a 4-13. Right afterwards, we saw Ports getting, of course, getting picked by Mullet Mafia themselves, so I do wonder if this is going to be a decider or not. Plaza's looking pretty lonely up there with Bureau getting banned by G9 and Village by Mullet Mafia. Interesting ban straight off with Bureau. I don't know what the hatred is towards Bureau. Overall, not really a map that is banned often, only to like counter ban, and usually that happens like in the beginning. Although we do see Legacy first of all getting banned and then picking Ports, and then they're like, okay, well the decider definitely should not be Bureau. So you could also argue it like that, or they just had to like coin flip it and see if they pick it or not. In this case, they picked Port. So yeah, completely different from what kind of type of map that is. It's a lot more aggressive than Legacy, I would say, especially with that mid-section. And looking at Bureau and Legacy overall, very balanced maps in my opinion. Plaza too. So yeah, just overall some great maps. But we're gonna stick with Port for now. Anyways, take a look at the tournament format for how we actually got here. The signups, starting with the signups, of course, you know, looking pretty solid. We got a pretty decent amount of teams coming in here. 32 teams max, of course. Eventually, you gotta draw a limit. And the group stage, you know, we had a bunch of matches we had to go through. A lot of them that we instantly forfeit, a lot of them that were just 13-0s, you know, the usual group stage. And then you get into the elimination, the final tournament, things get a lot more serious. By serious, I mean forfeiting the game after you won one game and then couldn't play the second. That type of stuff. So yeah, very serious for a critical op tournament. But then at the end, semifinals and finals, grand finals right now, we're looking pretty strong, looking pretty exciting. Semifinals were pretty fun to watch, and now G9 versus Mullet Mafia is going to be quite a blast to witness. Now taking a look at the brackets, of course, to see what exactly happened. We can see Mullet Mafia exclusive coming in. Mullet Mafia, of course, winning that, and THOR getting taken out by Team G9. Didn't really stand a chance that day, but it got pretty close sometimes. In some rounds, I had a feeling THOR might be able to get this to decider, but it just did not happen. Take a look at the lineups. We see over here, taking a look at the lineups, we do see Veiling and Deadly Dave, Star, and Novocaine, Aki, Deadly Dave, also known as Volgrant. And moving over to the Team G9, we see Sadok, Fair, Stratus, Adelkeet, Uria, the usual. We've already seen them in the first map, but for the people who might have hopped in right now or forgot about their names, these are their names. But yeah, let's hop into the knife round. Looks like both sides are ready. I'm waiting for them to make it count, to start, to do whatever they're good at, which in this case is doing knives. I'm just waiting for them to, of course, make the move. They're still shooting around and waiting because one person has some issue. But in the meantime, we can maybe look at the... we can just look at the... of course, what happened on the previous map for the people who just hopped in and have some questions about it. Feel free to ask. I'm sure other people, or at least Ricola, aka Janet, the tournament manager, will be able to answer them. Or from All Stars Tournament, he will be able to answer them. But yeah, Decider would be quite exciting. Again, Plaza, pretty great map. I guess I've seen it so many times as a decider. I just want to see it as a map now. Like, let's get it. Let's see if we can hit the decider or not. But overall, Mullet Mafia is looking pretty strong. This is their map pick, so it is looking in their favor. It is looking like this would most likely be a 2-0. That's what I'm thinking here. But yeah, looks like they're finally ready. We're hopping into the knife round in just a sec. If they can do whatever they're good at. There we go. So it looks like we're ready. Let's move straight into the game. We can hear the beautiful sound of the sea towards the port, of course, here from Mullet Mafia on the breach side, doing the knife. I'm ready. I've already said that I'm ready. I hope they know this. Now we're doing straight with the knife. You can see them running towards that midsection. And look at that. A lot of players engaging combat, and we just see G9 pulling through. Actually, might see a comeback from Vulgrim, but no, he already got hit once, and he knew it was going to be pretty hard. And they wanted to, they want to go for a full reset, so they want to stick with the breach side or the coalition side. I mean, my apologies, with the coalition side, and they want to just roll through. So let's see. Let's wait patiently for this one, as we need to wait for Ricola, aka Genods, to get things ready on his end. Already said that. Yes. I already said that a couple minutes ago, but it's all good. I guess they just want to make sure. They've done it before, so it's all right. You know, maybe I suddenly disappear, or like my stuff just goes off. So I get it. I get it. Safekeeping. Got to make sure it's all been streamed. Grand finals, you know, real thing. The real thing is out. And off we go. This is the full 5v5. And we can see Fulgrin looking for that engage. Arky also tempted to make a move. But Sadok, he is not interested. Fair, also not interested. Looks like they're all just sticking with their positions. G9 playing it pretty safe here on this pistol round. Same thing coming in from Mullet Mafia. Not going for anything too crazy. And we see Novocaine start to push towards what seems to be Heaven, going for the first pick, and he succeeds, but ArdePiertje is first. Taking down Star, we can see more pressure coming in from Heaven. Fair does take down Bailey, so not a great side-by-side comparison, but they do get the bomb, but do take control, but Vulcan gets taken out. No refract coming in from his teammates, and now it's a 2v3, and now it's bad. Now it's really, really bad. Stratus comes in, just on Novocaine, and gets the second one. Stratus absolutely dominating that section there. And G9, they're going to be the first to actually take the pistol round this time. Kind of didn't expect that to happen. I was thinking, you know, they're going to plant the bomb. They're going to at least cover. But, you know, you had 3 players. You had 3 openings. So it should have been somewhat manageable. Apparently not. Heaven, and I guess it was just too much. And they didn't expect them to come through connector, or any of them to come through the connector. And that was kind of it. And we can see quite a few players here. Novocaine starting to move towards mid. Aki as well. Bailey really interested in Heaven again. Aki gets shut down. You can see this eco round. It's probably not going to end up too great for Mullet Mafia, but we might be able to see a couple frags. Star comes in with the first one. Bailey as well with another one. 2 frags down. That's not bad, Mullet Mafia. Let's see how much damage they can do from here on out, because the eco round is already looking pretty alright. Vulgrin, he doesn't know anything about connector. He doesn't know if it exists or not. But Sadok also taking down Star, and we see the last player go down. Bailey gets shut down. Pretty quick round, as we kind of usually expect with these eco rounds. And now moving into the 3rd round of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Stratus did so well on that pistol round, but Sadok is also coming through with those eco frags. Fair too. Overall, looking pretty positive on that end, but we see Vulgrin not getting a single frag so far, which is not something we see often. But of course, these are just the first 2 rounds. We're going to see a lot more action up ahead, so we cannot make that many conclusions just yet. The temperatures are ridiculous here. I don't know what the temperatures are in you guys over there. The temperatures in your area, it is looking pretty insane. But while that is looking insane, Valiant start getting 2 more frags. Mullet Mafia showing some dominance. Starting to heat up in there too. Smokes off, and you can see your flash being thrown in that section over there. Aki, he's running back. Not interested in too much negotiation. 2 players both peeking on Belong. ArdePiertje making sure it's not going to be a complete detrimental engage towards G9. But we are going to see 4 players, in fact. Now 3 players looking for ArdePiertje. Where is ArdePiertje? All the way to the other end. And then he gets a double. Look at that. ArdePiertje playing it slow and patient like a tiger, man. This guy knows what he's doing. And Aki's going to try and catch him off guard. And look at him. He has no idea about Aki's presence. He has absolutely no idea about Aki's presence. He's going to shut him down. And off he goes. ArdePiertje was about to shoot at him, but you can see Mullet Mafia instantly playing it safe after ArdePiertje's move there. And we can see a defuse and then the quick pre-fire right afterwards. Fair is not going to be able to win that. Aki was pretty low though, 15 HP. He did eat quite a lot of bullets, but that headshot is going to be a headshot at the end of the day. Off to the 4th round we go, ladies and gentlemen. And Baba Sadok locking down the Deagle. Aki getting 2 more picks. Adalkid and Stratus both get shut down. Novocaine starting to get greedy here towards the B side. Volgren also getting 2 more frags on the other end. And G9, I mean, they're just falling apart. This eco round is not going into their favor at all. Not a single frag coming in for G9. I don't know if they have to do second eco. It really depends on their economy, but they got completely taken down there. No, they do have money. They do have money to buy, and they will buy. 17 degrees in the UK. It is like... Taking a look at the temperatures right now, it's 25, but my room is at 30. Now, I would love to go swimming now, but all my friends are or at work or starting to come back from vacation, their first vacation. Yeah, I hope you guys are all safe out there. I see smoke coming up on connector. Volkran is not interested. He's going to be walking towards heaven now? No, he's just sticking with the bomb. He's going to stick to his position. Star getting the first pick. Yuria gets shut down. And fair. I mean, talking about vision. Looks like he's in Chinatown. He just left it. Sadok able to shut down Vela. He's going to be a 4 versus 4. You can see Star trying to enter the B side. A bit cautious there. No information on the other side. And Adalkid, again, the Tiger himself, surprised. But now being the one that is surprised as Volkran enters the battle fair. Comes out of nowhere from behind. I wouldn't expect that either. Poor Aki didn't even know what to do there. G9 just has to position themselves in so many weird ways, like Adalkid does, to really get some sort of a gunfight rolling in. And now they've stabilized things again because of those strategies, or the way that they're playing, kind of confusing Mullet Mafia in their tracks. And it seems to work. It seems to work very well. But is it going to work enough to win the round? Is going to be a question. Babasada getting hit quite a bit. 15 bullets remaining in that ammunition. It doesn't matter. It is enough to shut down Novocaine. And it is enough to shut down Volgren. Look at him go. 15 bullets and 2 players down. Beautifully played here by Babasada. Efficient and dangerous. All the way on the top track there. And deserved. G9 comes back from that with Fair and Babasada really playing it well there. Incredible performance. And we can see a bit of a play back and forth. We can see 3-2 now. G9. Not sure what that was, but we saw a beautiful face of a beautiful model. And I'm talking about an in-game model, not an actual model. Fair comes in with a headshot. Aki gets shut down. And we can see a decent push coming in from Yuria. And by decent, I mean detrimental. Mullet Mafia not standing a single chance there. Star able to get 1 more pick. But, I mean, this feels like an eco round. What's going on, Mullet Mafia? The destruction that occurred there was a whole other level. Star, I mean, what are you going to do now? Push B? The usual terrorist strat? Breach side? No, he'll be playing it pretty patient. He's making a lot of noise, making it quite clear where he is. And they even got a backstab ready up. I mean, he's switching weapons when he's peeking, man. It's so sad. But it's got to happen. Babasada knows. He hears him drop the weapon, and he knows when to engage. It would have been funny to see him drop a P250 and after he shoots a bit to act as if he's like out of ammo. That would have been... that's actually a crazy outplay. If you could maybe do something like that. I'm giving you guys ideas. Come on. Now it's the time to perform them. Come on. Free ideas here. Free ideas. Star. Switching to the Deagle. Flash is coming through. Yuria able to shut down Aki. And we can see Yuria getting 1-2. But Star quickly able to shut him down. This eco is looking okay-ish. Again, 2 frags. Mullet Mafia really trembling on these rounds. I mean, from the moment we saw the pistol win, I kind of felt like G9 had a bit more potential than Mullet Mafia. And we can kind of see that long-term now, too. Moving over to the 8th round of the first half. They're looking very dominant. And honestly, I did not expect this. Maybe they're kind of desperate here on the coalition side. Maybe they're really giving it all they got. Playing it safe, playing it careful, and really moving on those actions. Not playing it too aggro. And we saw it, because THOR did not get backstabbed. He was actually getting taken out by front from heaven. Waiting on the right moment, right time. And we feel like that playstyle is really working well against Mullet Mafia. Attempts to play on the breach side here on port. Nice try. Straight is going to get a double. I guess he's waking up again after that pistol round. Gets a third. And look at that. Straight is triple full. Full quadra. Full-on quadra kill from Straight is not... the beast has awoken. And it is ridiculous. Talk about insane. I mean, this was insane. Now he's waiting in the corner. Throws in another flash. Star. He's going for that peek towards Belong. The bomb is still down. Flash comes in right in Uriah's face. He's not going to be able to notice a single thing. I mean, look at that. It is not playable. Allocate. You got to stick with that one. Fairly gets shut down, but wow. Absolutely no vision. Uriah shut down Novocaine, but Fulgrim comes in. It's going to be a 3 versus 3 now. Making the score even. A Star comes in and shuts down Allocate. It's a 2 versus 3. And now with the bomb. Looks like they're trying to carry it over to the B site. At least that's what they're focusing on. That's what they're aiming for. And Aki. He's going to wait for Fair to come through. And Fair comes through and shuts down Aki straight. Right where he was standing. It's going to be switching out weapons. Switching to the SG. Star looks for one more. And look at that. Beautiful. Coming in from Star. Babasada being the last player standing. We've seen him make some interesting moves. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it again. Star gets shut down. His accuracy is on another level. Maybe he might be able to get a wallbang here on Fulgrim. Fulgrim. Is he going to be able to win this one? Yes, he is. It is effective. Effective enough to win the round 6-3. We're moving over to the final 3 rounds of the first half. Taking a look at the scoreboard. Oh, Fulgrim just dies. Off goes Fulgrim. Straight has made it real personal there. For causing him to lose that round there because of him, I guess. Trying to get back at him, Bailey, though. Getting straight back at Babasada for that. So kind of an equal trade, I guess. Not bad. Oh. That is okay. Well, we are getting personal now. Things are getting a bit heated between G9 and Mafia. We can see that. Uriah able to shut down Bailey right after he speaks those words. Adolkit, he's pretty low now. He's trying to look for Star. He does get the headshot. And that's all they can do. Aki's starting 2 more picks. Now it's 2 versus 2. Mafia, they're going to look for options towards the A side. It's looking pretty nice and open. Novocaine, of course, having no idea where the other players are at, but... Now he's moving through. Ooh, that reloading. It's going to make a bit of noise. It's going to give enough noise to give them the information they need. And Novocaine pushes through. Shuts down Adolkit. Well played there. Well heard. Well heard.
Bomb has been planted. The bomb has been planted on A.
We can see the bomb ticking off as Aki and Novocaine are still sticking to that position. Straightest, we've seen him being an absolute menace on the pistol round. Absolute menace on the previous round. He got a quadra. But will he be able to get this? No. Novocaine shuts him down. You know what's funny? I saw, I don't know, this guy in the chat, Abood. He's retracting his messages for some reason. He was talking about Mullet Mafia doing good, and that G9 needs like 6 rounds to get their win. And they reached 6 rounds, and now he's retracting his messages. Not sure why. But interesting one. Interesting prediction. I don't know what's going on with recordings, but looks like we have an issue there. Something crashed. You see a nade coming down on that midsection. Vogrant starting to move forward. Going for more. Is he going to get more, though? 23 HP. That's all he's going to get. That's all he is going to get with the bomb down. Babasada locking down this angle from the A side. Fair! Oh, Fair! You got to check your timing again, boy. Not looking too great. Star. Again, he's getting so personal now. Novocaine getting another pick on the board. It's a 3 versus 3. But Bailey coming in with another one. 2 versus 3 now. Mafia starting to get ahead. But will they keep this momentum up as Babasada finds Bailey? And gets pretty heated. Reloads as the bomb is being planted. Uriah trying to find a player towards heaven. Novocaine, he is reloading, but is he going to be able to find that player towards heaven? No one's checking heaven right now. Nobody's checking heaven. This could be pretty bad if Uriah peeks, but no, Uriah's not going to go for that peek. He thinks it's going to be over the moment he peeks. We can see that push. Novocaine finds him. He knows there's going to be someone else on connector. And Aki is checking Novocaine's back as he's moving towards the connect. He's making quite a bit of noise, though. It's not looking too great. Checking a long Uricane gets shut down. Babasada coming all the way from behind, but Aki knows this. And he shuts him down. Well played there by Mullet. Mafia able to play around kind of the predictions, or kind of trying to predict the moment Sadok is going to go for that rotation. I guess he was making quite a bit of noise because he had to go from A long all the way to back. So he probably made like a little bit of noise or enough noise, switching weapons or something. Now disconnecting. I don't know about that one. Your top fragger not playing the game. I hope he's back soon. Very soon. Over to the final round of the first half. And there we go. He's back. And we should be able to see the pause ending very soon. It's going to be a pretty important round. Let's see if they were able to stabilize things, or will they be able to get a bit more momentum out of this final round, bring it back to 7-5. There we go. An unpause. That's the first. I'm pretty sure you can only use one pause every time, right? And now we can see that push. And Yuria comes in with the first pick on Novocaine. Will this be good? Well, will be good enough for G9 as Mullet Mafia is entering the A side yet again very aggressively. Fair, Babasada, 2 frags going down, and Aki's unable to find them, and this is looking horrible. Mullet Mafia gets absolutely abominated. And talking about lack of strats, which we've seen them mauling a bit about on canals, we're starting to see that similar trend now, as they've just randomly pushed A again. I don't know, there was like no addition, no strategy to it, nothing. But anyways, we're swapping sides now with G9 on the breach side and Mullet Mafia on the coalition side. The scoreboard is swapped, so ignore that. That's just Critical Ops being the best game ever. We can see 4 players pushing mid. Never mind, Babas. Oh, whoa, Mr. Sato. Getting a little cheeky there. 41 HP now. Bringing it back real quick. And we see Fair coming in from the side. Wins out the trade against Novocaine. Star is going to be able to get 1 frag. But look at how Mullet Mafia is playing this. Not very well, I would say. G9 doing pretty damn well on ports. Mind you, they chose this map. Bailey is not gonna give up, and Vulcan not at the same time too. Double headshot with the XD's Bear on 12. They gotta go for that defuse anytime soon now. Bailey's just gonna go for the straight defuse, man. Look at Vulcan. Oh, not a great time to peek that angle. Fair. He's defusing. He's not defusing. Fair. He knows it's a fake. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Vulcan still able to make it in time, I think. The bomb is really ticking now. And that got pretty damn close. Fair anticipated. He had to check, of course. You never know when he's going to go for that defuse. And Fair was, of course, too low. 12 HP still. Nice attempt. It got way too close. But now we can see G9 are able to at least get 1 more out of this. Wait, it was a defuse, but I'm confused. Huh? What, was it not a defuse? Did he just... Wait, okay, I'm just confused. I'm gonna ignore that round. What? I have to check. I think I just confused myself. I just confused myself. Ignore what I said. I'm gonna check back after the stream. Vulcan and Novocaine coming to 2 more picks. Aki as well. And there comes the second one. 4 rounds down the road. Look at that. And Babasado quickly gets shut down. Wait, I'm confused. They lost a round. Why is it 7-7? Huh? Did he like explode like the second it stopped or something? I'm a little bit confused now. I'm gonna check I'm checking the stream right now, actually. The replay obviously, because I'm not streaming in real time. Here, coalition win. Huh? Wait, why was there a round? Oh my, it was 5-7 previously. Okay, I just bamboozled myself. Anyways, of course, it was 5-7 previously. It makes so much more sense. 7-7. I thought it was 6-6 for a second. Of course, they got completely annihilated on the final round. What am I saying? I'm bamboozling myself for no reason. Anyways, heading straight back to the match. See Star trying to look for any entries here towards a long. Babasonic is there to look for more aggression. Star's going to find him. Are they going to be able to get a refrag on Star, though, is the question. Adelkeet is unable to find Star. Maybe he needs to look at the sky, see if he can find him there. Because he is shining great with that first pick. Fair. All the way towards B long. Trying to find a pick. Straightest. Keep. Looks like they are looking for something on mid. We see a smoke. Pretty interesting smoke. And now, trying to look for players. No, again, nothing. They're playing it very safe. Mullet Mafia really retracting their steps again. Playing it just like G9. And I feel like it's going to work. It might actually work here. Star. Able to shut down Yuria. And there he goes with another one. ArdePiertje. But finally gets shut down all the way over there. The bomb is down. But the damage has been done. Star. Triple kill on this round. Absolutely beautiful. And this third round is not looking like Mullet Mafia will get taken down anytime soon. Fair. Finally showing his presence and getting shut down. 8-7. I apologize for that misconception there, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting pretty hot in my room, so I'm really starting to sweat, and I don't know if it's getting to me or not, but I have some water here, luckily. Windows open and everything, except the AC. The AC is still off, so should have probably turned that one on. Novocaine, able to shut down Straightest. ArdePiertje, also able to shut down Bailey and Star. There they go. No American Volgren with a double from heaven. Gotta check those angles. And Aki. Actually, the one from heaven. Sorry, he came from heaven. And Volgren. Coming in from the side, making sure a lot of these players get taken on. And a triple coming in from Volgren. Absolutely deadly. G9 did not even get close. And would you just look at that. 4 rounds already coming in. And we have yet to see G9 get a single round on the breach side. When will we see G9 when will we see G9 get a round on the breach side? What's going on with this? The violations, like, we went from respectful good half to like this. I mean, it always happens at the end. You just start trash talking like a madman. Straightest checking the smoke. I guess he's looking for something, and it's Star. Oh, this time not coming out of the sky, but right out of the shadow. Deadly Volgren and Veilig getting 2 more picks. Yuria and Babasar both get shut down. And G9, I mean, they don't have a lot of options. They just get picked up left, right, and center. They're losing every trade. What's going on with G9? It feels like it's a different team now. 5 rounds in a row. 5 rounds in a row. I'm gonna have to clean my headset, by the way. This thing is smelling now. It's been mad. If you don't clean your headset, by the way, that's a bit weird. Anyways, moving forward. Babasar taking on Bailey, coming with the first pick. G9. This is looking a bit interesting here. They're finally coming through. They're finally bursting through. Volgren gets 1 pick, but I don't know if they're all gonna wallbang the boxes, because that's gonna be pretty bad for him. He's going to be waiting there for the rest of his team to also follow through. Novocaine waiting behind the smoke. All they have to deal with right now is Volgren. Oh no, he retracted? He retracted all the way to mid as well. Okay, never mind. I guess they all just retracted, making sure they stay alive. Not going for any unnecessarily 1v5s. Oh, Aki. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And Volgren comes in with a double two, or with the first, and the Novocaine coming with another one. They got to go quickly for that defuse. I was about to swap to see if I could find Volgren, but it teleported me to Aki. My bad. 11-7, 2 rounds away. Mullet Mafia. Even if they get a straight bomb plant on the B side, a fast push, like a strong one, they get it locked down, smokes off. They still don't win these trades. At all. Like, at all. Yuria. Able to shut down Bailey. We can see a 4 versus 3 as ArdePiertje comes in. Actually changing the game very fast. I mean, I feel like everyone's just playing like deathmatch right now. Is this like a diffuse game or a deathmatch game? What's going on? We went to like a pretty passive-aggressive play style here from Mullet Mafia. Now everyone's just playing mid and just shooting. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot analyze that type of stuff. That's just random behavior. But we do see a bomb being planted on the B site. Fair, waiting behind the piece of stone. And Haki's walking around the boxes. Babasar is going to wait for that annihilation in a second. And he's going to get him. 11-8. Finally! We see G9 after 6 rounds, getting the 7th round on the board. That took a long time. And if this continues, if this trend continues, it is most certainly going to be a 2-0 on Mullet Mafia's end. We see a pretty decent push here coming from G9. 2 players all the way towards mid, trying to find some spots, just pre-fire in the usual, you know, the usual port gameplay we tend to see when there's not really much happening. Star, though, coming from the side all the way towards Belong, and no one's checking, and Bailey gets another one. Yuri gets shut down. Fair able to shut down Aki, but he's coming from the side. Here comes Star. What a deadly menace. Goes for more. He's hungry, but Adelkeep is going to be resilient and get Star and Novogaine both down. Volgren, he's looking for him. Oh, he barely. That was so close. On the touch. Like, so damn close. It took him down. One more round is all Mullet Mafia needs, and I'm sorry to say this, ladies and gentlemen, but G9, they have to pull up some miracle here. 5 rounds in a row on the breach side. I don't see it happening anytime soon, unfortunately. Looking pretty tough for G9. Their strategies on the breach side have been pretty bad in comparison to Mullet Mafia. I mean, we might see them finally spark through here, who knows, but it's only been very aggressive pushes or just straight on, everyone's playing on mids. Not anything with structure, and you can see it fall apart very fast as they enter any of these sites, and even trying to maintain them like we see on the B side. Bailey, Adelkeep comes in with another fair. Getting the double on mid. Okay, now we can see the greed from Mullet Mafia starting to enter that midsection, and G9 is making use of it. That now they just need to win the round, hold the site, and now that they've shut down more players that they can offer, look at that. Now it's back to 2 versus 3. No one's getting the refrag on Aki. He was just standing there, which is pretty bad for G9 if they're not able to find Aki. He's just going to frugally plant another nade, but look at that. Sadok finds him and shuts him down. Pretty decent. Coming in with the wall bang. Is able to hear him and find him. Volgren is all the way through the other side of the map. 9.2k though. 9.2k. I mean, he could just technically just save and just buy more weapons for the last round. Or at least what could be the last round. Or he could attempt a couple of frags on the side. And I guess he's going to get greedy. He's going to get greedy. We've seen Mullet Mafia get greedy very often. And I mean, that trend is not going to change anytime soon. Look at him. I mean, I guess that's not as greedy as you could go. That's pretty decent. Volgren finding fair. And Yuria and Sadok, are they going to look for him or not, is the question. They're still anticipating him to try and defuse the bomb. That's crazy. Time's really running out. You got 2 players. It's very unlikely. And you can see Sadok starting to run. Yuria, you can survive, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can. If you're in the corner. 39. Your armor is going to be completely just... I mean, it's going to be on 50, but still. Just buy a new one. It doesn't matter. And now, G9. 4 rounds in a row. I guess, you know, they got that round. They're looking a bit stronger now. And if Mullet Mafia continues to be very aggressive for no reason, then, or just a little bit greedy here, especially towards mid, like we've seen here in Novocaine, we might be able to see G9 get a comeback. But it comes down to if Mullet Mafia plays the game or not. And by playing the game, I mean playing it passively like you should on the Coalition side. We see quite a bit of action there. Bailey barely able to survive the 31 HP. And Volgren quickly gets annihilated in that fight there. The rest of the team also getting completely destroyed. Fair. And Sadok being the last player standing. Again, it's Fair and Sadok. This combo. These two players, I think I remember seeing them playing for a Turkish team before. I'm not sure if that's completely correct, but they might have some good synergy. So this is going to be pretty hard for Bailey. He's looking for heaven. Maybe Sadok, Papa Sadok Fair all the way from the side here behind the smoke. That's a good angle, but he's not holding it. He's going to walk back. Bailey coming in from heaven. Goes for the second. Oh, that was greedy. He could have waited. But no, he went straight for Fair. And Fair was prepared to make that turnaround just in time to win the gunfight. And you can see Mullet Mafia kind of starting to slip these rounds through. It's 12-10 now. See Fair throwing in the flash. Stratus comes in for a couple pieces towards connector. Is there anyone going to be connector? I'm not sure. Star with the MP7 now. Mullet Mafia economy. Hello. Okay. We might see 12-11. This is what happens when you get greedy. And I would say this is deserved. Honestly, this is very deserved coming in from Mullet Mafia. If you're going to play greedy like that, you're going to get what you deserve. And here's G9. Again, look at this Star. There was no reason for you to push that smoke. With an MP7, you're just going to get annihilated for whoever's on the other side. Aki gets 1 pick. Oh, what's going on with Bailey and Aki coming in with the deagles? I mean, they do get the bomb plant and Aki does get shut down, but that made absolutely no sense. Bailey is going to get shut down. Picking up that SG. Now, let's see. Will Mullet Mafia be able to play a bit more passively and not let these players just randomly Okay, let's phrase it differently. Will Mullet Mafia hold angles and not push all that aggressive? Will they not push smokes? If we can answer those questions, we can determine the end of the game. Because so far, G9's pushes have still not been that good. They've just been winning pure gunfights near that midsection. It's kind of lackluster. It doesn't have any structure. And we see, again, Vulcan's so aggressive. I mean, this time he gets away with it. I guess the RNG plays up this time. The nade comes in, and there we go. He finally gets punished for peeking yet again. Again, you had full control. You had your pick. Just play it safe, play patient. You got 1 minute and 20 seconds. You got to force out the breach. That's the whole point of the coalition side. Why do I have to explain this in the grand finals? I have no idea, but I have to. But we do see a bit more patience now on Mullet Mafia. Not as aggressive as before, luckily for them, because that's going to bite them back. We see G9 really playing around that. They have been playing around that for the past couple of rounds. And it worked very well. Obviously, it worked well. It's a direct counter to that strategy. And now Bailey is going to be peeking over towards A long, checking, making sure no one's doing anything weird there. Hello, Keats on connector. And Aki, that's aggressive. You're going to get punished again. You're going to get punished for that. They're playing around you. They're playing around you like that. Star comes in, shuts down Allo Keaton. No, Nova can't come in, shut him down fair. These gunfights are looking a little bit more towards Mullet Mafia now, but we might see a change. We see Babasada coming from behind, shutting down Vader. Is it Salokan? No, it's not Salokan fair. So we're not going to see that crazy synergy. He's checking up on connector. It's looking pretty tight now. Star, he's behind the corner. Nova can as well. Do they even know the bomb is down? See a flash. Star, he's going to peek it. I was about to switch to Star, but that's it. Mullet Mafia barely able to pull through. GG, well played coming in from Mullet Mafia, man. That was really ridiculous. I did not expect this game to last this long. But yeah, this got close. 13-11. G9, they played it well at the end, but it was just not enough to upkeep the amount of momentum they've already gained before that. There was a lot of room for error on Mullet Mafia's end, but as that started to tighten, they started to play a little bit more passive, a little bit more they were holding it more properly, and then Sadok was unable to retrieve that bomb at the very end. Star just had the overall improvement, or overall better look on the game. But yeah, GG well played, looking pretty damn tough, at least from both sides. They played it very well. And I guess there are your winners of today, Mullet Mafia. Congratulations for winning the tournament. You guys are the all-star champion, of course, the all-star champion of this tournament. Now, of course, G9, they're going to get that second spot as well. Well played by you guys too. You guys did phenomenally in every single game so far, of course. But now, Mullet Mafia, they were just that little bit better at the very end. Again, nice try to them. They made it pretty far. Second place, of course. Still very good. But it seems like Mullet Mafia are still yours number one for the entire All-Star series. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Not getting any other information on the other end I mean, it seems like that's kind of it. I was kind of hoping to receive some more graphics, but it looks like we're just going to end it off here. Thank you all for watching, and take care.